So a massive warm welcome to Stover Country Park. So we thought we'd come and see this. This is not far from Ashburton in Devon and see what it's like. But we've been greeted by a lot of ducks. I'm going to go and have a look around and see what it's like because we've heard it's accessible. So let's go and have some fun at Stover Country Park. So we just arrived at Stover Country Park. So I just want to tell you that when you park in the disabled bay, and if you have a ramp coming down, it takes up quite a bit of the road, so just be mindful there's not a disabled car behind you because they can't get past you. So yeah, there's plenty of parking. It's just literally off the A38, so absolutely perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down here because we can. So everybody seems to be heading down here, so this is what we're going to do too. So this is Stover Country Park. So you are here. So we're going to go around as much as we can. There's toilets there, disabled toilets, Serpentine Lake. So we're going to do what we can do. So this is the entrance. This is right at the very beginning, as I say. So we're just going to follow the route around here. There's been. So it's supposed to go around some lakes. As I say, we've seen everybody go this way. So we're presuming this is the way you go. It's always a really good indication. So we're just going to carry along here and see where it takes us. So obviously there's lots of woods and hopefully it'll go around the lake. So again, we're just going to follow everybody. Come along here. We're going to see what that, oh, squirrel. There's another one. Cycle trail. Let's see what this says. Bobby Tracy Heritage Trail. I'm presuming it just goes literally around. So what we can do, we're going straight through the middle because we can. But isn't this lovely? We're just going to go around here. But this is beautiful. Again, great terrain. I'm not sure how it's going to change, but we might have to turn around. But I'm going to do what I can. Do a little bit bumpy. But look at this. Beautiful. This is on both sides. So we're going to go along the Heritage Trail. So this is a little bit bumpier. But again, we can do it. We'll go as far as we can until we have to turn around, but this is just lovely. It's really lovely. But what we're going to do is going to go try around the whole of the lakes because we can. Oh, somebody else is on the buggy, so that's comforting. But look at this. Ah, little birds, boobs. It's so cute. So look at this, what you get here. So this is just absolutely lovely. Who would have thought this was here? Look at that for a view. Look, they're all sleeping. They've not taken any notice of me, which is unusual. But that's just lovely, isn't it? So it's just absolutely lovely. We've just gone and picked up one of their leaflets here. So this is the trail that we'll go on. So that's just great, isn't it? And that's the where you get your leaflet from, the toilets. And there's the bridge. But yeah, this is really great. So we're going to go along to the right, and the ducks are just very well behaved. They've obviously seen quite a few people come through. So let's go and head round the lake. There's the lookout post, so you can go right up there and look out over to the lakes. But I've got rubies on the back, so it's not really that easy to do. And they've cornered off quite a lot, which here. But isn't that stunning? So the route we wanted to take was closed off, so we're going to have to do 3/4 of the way around. We can't do a full circle today, so I'm not sure what that is, but a bit of a shame, but it is what it is, unfortunately. You know, you just have to take another route, a bit like life really, isn't it? So, so we're going to go and do that. We're not going to get dismayed. They've got a little takeaway cafe facility, so we'll have a look at that afterwards and show you, but great toilet facilities. But this is just lovely. So yeah, so we're retracking a tad bit, and then we're going to go around the other side from the bit that we just came. Absolutely fantastic. So you can choose if you come with a picnic, you can come and sit in the shade, and also it's accessible to get to the picnic benches because we were just somewhere else and we couldn't get to the picnic benches in the shade because it was on the slope. But that's ideal to get to, isn't it? So that's fantastic. So well done, Stover. I love it when they think of things like that because it's the little things that make the difference. And look, you can sit in the middle there as well. There's a gap, which is even more thoughtful. That's such a great bench there. It looks like somebody's taken a lot of care over there. So there's obviously another footpath going there. And this is the view to our right as we go over this little beautiful bridge. But isn't that stunning? Absolutely beautiful, and what a fantastic day. I didn't realise Dover was like this. I thought it was a bit more exposed, but it absolutely isn't. The pond life, let the newts, it's absolutely stunning. Dragonfly hotspot, we love dragonflies. So we'll see if we see anything coming over. Did you see the lake over the far end? But just absolutely stunning. What a beautiful, beautiful walk. More rhododendrons. We found some rhododendrons at Shipley Bridge to Avon Dam. There were lots of them, exactly the same colour as well, so I don't know why it's all the same colour. There's something about maybe the soil, could it be? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is just absolutely stunning. How peaceful is that? Just absolutely glorious. And obviously there's many trails, so yeah, please get a map. I've been caught out so many times. Look at this horse here. Let me show you it. How clever is that? And the horse and carriage. Well, you can conjure up a story with that, can't you? So we're just going to go over the bridge. So this goes over and loops around and comes back the other way. So we're going to see if we can do that. But look at this. Isn't that lovely? Whoa, look at that for a fantastic view. That's just absolutely stunning. So isn't that just beautiful? Again, more rhododendrons. You can go in the woods if you feel like it. So we're on the Heritage Trail. There was another trail that people were on. I'm not sure where they were going with it, but we might come back on ourselves and have a little look. I think it probably leads down to the bit we couldn't do. But yeah, this is just really great terrain. Again, there's lots of people pushing people in wheelchairs or electric wheelchairs like myself. So this is an absolutely, obviously, really popular place to come. They all know about it, but I had no idea that this was here, but it literally is just off the A38. Absolutely perfect. Do you know, we're really loving it here. Well, me as in the royal me and Ruby's. But it's just, honestly, it's absolutely stunning. You can't see the water. There it is. But it's just so beautiful. And you know, when you have a wheelchair, you think, what surprises are coming? So I feel quite confident here. So yeah. Because sometimes when you go out in a wheelchair, you don't always feel confident. And hence the reason for my channel, just show you basically where you can and can't go, or if you go there might be a little bit difficulty, so you're just pre-warned, or you can go there and just choose another route, because it might not be the one you choose. That's what's called a choice, isn't it? And you know, so yeah, and now we're working for the Outdoor Guide too. We help with Southwest Coast Path, National Trust, and it's all in collaboration with people like myself at the Rolling Ramblers to basically go out and have some fun and to help make sure these routes are accessible, and any changes that need to be made, that we make them, or we ask them to make them, and then normally they do it, but most of the time they don't know that there's a problem, so that's why we need to flag it up. So that's what we love doing, because it's really important, and if that's one thing you can do, is share the information to help somebody else. That's got to be a good thing in my eyes anyway. There's a moorhen and a little baby. Oh, mum's gone. There she is. Oh, that's so lovely. And we're so close to them. Oh, mum and dad. Oh, party. That's lovely. Isn't that just... Oh. Isn't that just lovely? That's so lovely to see. How lucky are we? They're following us. So here we are, coming to the end of this little pond. And then what we're going to do, looks like we've got to turn around, but I'm not really quite sure. It's not very clear. Yep, we can get over. Sorry, Rebecca. And then we're going to go around the other side. That's it, and we're clear. And then we're going to go back up this way. As I say, there's lots of bits off, you can go off-roading. You can literally go into the woods. There's loads of pathways, but we didn't want to stress ourselves out. We just wanted to do the bit that we could do. So yeah, so if you come here, this might be what you want to do. It's just beautiful. I absolutely love being near water and the trees and the birds and the flowers, because it just makes you feel like you can do what somebody else does, and it also makes you feel like you've achieved something too, which is really, really important. There's a contemplation bench so you can sit and admire and have a good old chat, because sometimes the talks are really important, and yeah, things get said away from the usual home territory that might not be said somewhere else. So I personally think it's really important. And yeah, and especially if you're in a wheelchair, you can carry all the picnic. You'll be their bestest friend ever. Yeah, so this is just lovely. Just absolutely stunning. So what we're going to do, we're going to head round to the aerial walkway, which is the bit that we couldn't do before. So we're going to approach it from a different direction, and then we are going to have to turn back on ourselves because it's closed. So again, it is what it is. But we want to go and show you that. Just about make out the willow tree in there. Ooh, that looks lovely. Oh, look at this. So an absolute load of wildlife, lots of birds, lots of things to see. But just, oh, look at this. Absolutely stunning. There's a lot of work gone on that. No, this is the aerial walkway. Let's see if we can get around it. Whoa, look at that. So we're going to go round. Yeah, this is the aerial walkway. So we're over the bridge. So there's nothing that side. Oh, we can come back on ourselves, so that's good. I don't have to reverse. I'm hoping anyway. Oh, there's two lookouts. But this is lovely. Let's just see if I can do this. Let's hope it goes. Look, they've got little messages. Some food for the birds. Oh, this is lovely. This is a lovely little loop. Look at the little things on here they've done. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I'm glad we saw that, because it's just stunning, isn't it? We're quite high up. Look at the craft work they've done here. Isn't that just? Over 300 different mini bees feed on the leaves and saffron pollen. Look how amazing is that craft work. And we are fairly high up. There's another one here. I like this one. Oh, Robin. Oh, he took me out. There's another one of those. Just incredible. That blackbird was really bossy. Just pushed that robin. It nearly flew right into me. So that's what it's like down there. But these are beautiful. It shows you what the leaves are like. Isn't this just fantastic? Look. Oh, that is just lovely. I really love the way they've done these. It's just incredible. So Stover Park, honestly, this is so beautiful. And if you have a nice day like we are, with all these little poems on there. Sorry, I'm just blown away by them because they're so beautiful. Oh, one-way traffic. But they're just beautiful. I wonder if they do rubbings. Traffic. One way, guys. Oh, we'll go really quietly. Sorry. No, stay there, it's fine. Oh, no, we've upset them. Oh, no, they're following us. Hello. We're going for a little walk on one that's beautiful. That was honestly absolutely fantastic. I love that. I really enjoyed that. Bye, guys. See you later. We're going to carry along here a little bit. Contemplation bench, but what a contemplation bench. I mean, this is the view you've got. That is some sun view. And there's what the ducks that they have here. This is just incredible. I absolutely loved, she did that, oh, didn't it again. I absolutely loved that walk over into the woods, you know, the high walk, the aerial walk. It's just so creative, and hats off to whoever did that, because that is really magical and special, and I would definitely take my child there if she was younger, grandchildren next. So yeah, absolutely stunning and just the best day ever. Isn't that just incredible? Look at this. How beautiful. We're so lucky. We have so many beautiful places around that we don't know exist or we haven't been to. So I really hope it makes a little bit of difference taking you with us, and hopefully you'll come yourself and experience it, because why would you not? So here we are going over another bridge. Hello everybody. Look how beautiful is this. Absolutely stunning. I love it with the water lilies. So there's lots of little places to duck and dive here. Lots of wildlife. This is a bit we would have come down, but they've blocked it off. And then go back over. I think I'm a bit confused now. Yeah, there you go. Head back over. And go back to the centre, which is just down here. I nearly lost my bearings then. Oh, happy days. So this is back at home base. So there's the information board. And this is the little place where you can get a drink and sit and just peruse. But yeah, really lovely. So yeah, back we are. We're just going to go and get a drink. We're over here, and there's the toilets just there, easily accessible. So thank you so much for joining us at Stover Country Park. We've had a really great time, lots of lovely ducks and lots of things for kids to do, and it's just really lovely, especially if you come on a nice day. So yes, if you come here, it might be one of your choices, and if you do, let's hope you have a great time and the sun shines, because it is for us today. We're so lucky. So until then, we'll see you on the next adventure. Take care till then. Bye.